Hi everyone, I'm Diane Hernandez from Online Beauty Bosses, and today we're going to talk about how to get more sales out of your Avon Free Shipping emails. In a previous how-to, I talked about using MailChimp and how to boost your free shipping sales using MailChimp and the automated email service that they offer. So if you're not familiar with MailChimp or you haven't signed up for MailChimp, in the previous how to boost your Avon e-store sales through email, I go step by step on how to get that account set up, and it's a free account. And we talk about how to create your customer email list, how to create a campaign, which is basically an email that you're sending out to the list, and then tips on creating emails. So before you go through this how-to, I do recommend to take a look at our previous how-to in the Online Beauty Bosses group so that you can get familiar with MailChimp features and then also their services. And then today, I guess it was like in the afternoon, about 12 noon, Avon sent an email, and it was a special offer with free shipping. And basically it was the same offer that they sent out originally when a new Ultimate Dual Elixir came out, where customers could purchase it for $34.99 and get free shipping on the $34.99 purchase. So you can use code DUALFS, and this offer ends June 10th. So I just got the email today, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is a perfect opportunity to try out the tips that I'm going to be sharing with you today. It also, you can also use, if you go ahead and check out the previous how-to on how to boost your free shipping sales through email, you can also use those tips on promoting the Dual Elixir. So after we go through this how-to, I'm going to give you some extra tips or like bonus tips to on how to promote this special offer as well. Okay, so let's get into how to get more sales out of your Avon Free Shipping emails. And basically this tactic, which I call using the last call tactic, is very simple. It's not groundbreaking or earth-shattering or anything. It's just a very simple technique, but it's simple, but it's effective. And I've been doing it for quite some time now, and I've noticed that every time I've done it, that I've been able to squeeze a couple of more sales by the end of the day. I've also noticed that Avon also uses this same technique, and I don't know how long they've been using it, but I know that when I started using it, I guess I was more aware of it because I was looking for it. So I do notice that Avon also uses this technique. So this technique, the last call tactic, is basically, or this is what I do. In the morning, what I'll do when we have a free shipping offer, I'll go ahead and send my email list the first email, letting them know that Avon is offering free shipping. So I send this to my whole complete list, all my customers. I have a couple of lists on different services, but I send it out to everyone. And that's usually in the morning. It's I try to send it out after Avon sends their email, because I want my email to be above theirs when someone checks their inbox. So in the early morning, I'll send out my first email to my customer list, and then later on in the afternoon, let's say about 4 o'clock local time, I'll check my email stats and I'll look to see who didn't open my first email that was sent in the morning. So then I'll go ahead and send a second email to the customers who didn't open my first email. And this little simple tactic has helped me boost those free shipping days, because usually what happens is that, you know, people get busy, and if they don't check their email in the morning, what happens is that as emails come in, your morning email is going to get pushed down in their inbox. So if you send that afternoon email, it's going to be fresh and on the top of their inbox list. So let's say they check their email after work, you'll be right in front on top. So here is an example of how this can work. So on one of the free shipping days, I sent out 2 emails. One was in the early morning, and as you'll see, I had 100, this was one of my smaller lists that I sent out. I had 136 opens and 20 of them clicked. And then in the evening or the afternoon, let's say, I sent out my second email only to the people who didn't open my morning email. And as you'll see, I got 94 more opens and 9 more people clicked to go on over to my Avon online store. That second email resulted in 4 more sales. So this stat shows, this was on May 22nd, and I had over 20 online sales that day. And the first couple of emails, or the first email that I sent out, I had 20 sales, and then at the end of the day, I was able to squeeze out the 4 more because more people opened that email, and then they purchased from the online store. And the reason why I'm using these stats in my smaller list is because I know that a lot of you are just starting out, you're just starting your email list, and I don't want you to get discouraged as far as how many people open and how many people click. The whole idea is to continue building that list, because if you continue building it, those open rates are going to be more, and then of course the click rates are going to be more. Now, the one thing that you want to keep in mind is that that second email that you send out, you only want to resend the emails to those who didn't open your first morning email. That way you won't aggravate your customer list, and because you don't want, you know, your customers to be upset if they've already opened it in the morning, that they've already taken advantage of your free shipping. And then so you might be asking, how do I know who opened my emails? Well, you could send out your regular email. You could also send out a text just through your regular Outlook inbox, Gmail, Yahoo, and so forth. But the thing about that is you won't be able to get the stats of who opened up the email. So that's why I recommend using an email service like GetResponse, Aweber, Constant Contact, or MailChimp. Now in this how-to, we're going to talk about MailChimp, because MailChimp is a free service, and I recommend it because you get more from the free service than from the other services that are out there. I also use Aweber. That's my paid subscription, and from those stats I showed you, that was from my Aweber account. But in this how-to, we're going to talk about MailChimp and how to go ahead and set up that second email so that you can send it out to your customers who didn't open up the email that you sent out. So as I mentioned, we're going to use MailChimp, and if you haven't already, I highly recommend that you check out the previous how-to on how to boost your Avon eStore sales through email. This is going to familiarize you through the MailChimp email service, and then it's going to make more sense to you as I go through these other steps. So the first thing what we're going to do is, when Avon offers a free shipping day, you're going to want to send out your first email to your customer list. This is important. So you're going to send it out to everyone. You're going to go into MailChimp, send out, what they call as a campaign is basically just an email. So you're going to create your campaign, and then you're going to send it out to all your customers. And then in the afternoon, you're going to want to check the stats. And MailChimp makes it very easy. All you do is you click in the campaigns tab, and then you click on view reports, and it'll show you exactly how many people opened, how many people clicked, and then it'll give you more stats as well. So you're going to want to check that out. And then most of the time you'll notice there'll be a handful or maybe even more of the people that did not open your morning email list. Those are the people that you're going to want to send that second email to. So what you're going to do to make that second email and to send it out to the customers who didn't open your morning email, you're going to go to your original email and you're going to click on replicate. That's going to duplicate the original email that you sent out in the morning. So you're going to duplicate that email. And then you'll see the copy. Once you click replicate, it's going to create a copy of the email. And then you'll want to click onto that new email that was created. So you can see right there where it says click, it says a new special offer, and it says copy. So you're going to want to click on that copy, on that title. Once you click it, this is how you're going to segment the email. Now segment means that you're only going to select a select list of customers, and that list is going to be the people who didn't open in the morning. And so there's 3 steps, and we're going to go through each step, step by step. And as you're doing this, you might want to watch the video as you're doing it so you get familiar. Now there are several steps, but it's very easy. I'm going to walk you right through it, okay? So just because there's several steps, I don't want you to get intimidated or anything, because it is very easy. So first what you're going to do is you're going to click Edit Recipients. That's your customer list that you already sent in the morning, just your whole Avon customer list. So you're going to click Edit Recipients, and you're going to follow these steps. First, you're going to select the audience. Now, if you have formerly, the audience was called the list, so I don't want that to confuse you. In my old video, in the previous how-to, I call the list, Avon, in the previous how-to, I refer to your customers as your list. And now MailChimp has changed that name and it's called audience. So audience is basically your list. So you may have more than one list. You may have like customers, you may have a skincare list, you may have a makeup list. So just what you want to do is you want to select the list that you sent to in the morning. So you're going to select the list, and then you're going to select group or new segment. So you see where the arrow is there. You're going to click the drop down. And then on the second line here, you're going to click the drop down and you're going to select campaign activity. Now remember, campaign is basically the email that you sent. So this is the email activity. So you're going to click campaign activity. And then on the next drop down, you're going to click did not open. Now this is basically saying that you want the customers in the list that you selected. You're selecting the customers that did not open the email. And then lastly, on the last drop down is you're going to select the last campaign, which is the email that you sent in the morning. And when you create your email, you're going to title it. So you'll have a reference. You might have like free shipping free shipping on Wednesday or whatever. So you'll know exactly what email that you're trying to select. It's basically the email that you sent the morning of. So you go ahead and select the last email that you sent, and then you click save. So now you've segmented your email. You made a copy of the email that you sent in the morning, and now you selected all the customers who didn't open the email in the morning. And now you're going to change, if you need to, you're going to update the subject line. So on my example here in the subject, I have Avon exclusive Avon offer. But because I'm sending it in the evening and I know that this offer is going to expire, I'm going to change it to a call to action, basically saying exclusive Avon offer ending soon. That way they know, oh, there's a time limited offer, I better open it. So if you want, you can add that. You can say last call, ending soon, anything that's going to get their attention. So you can update the subject line, and then you'll click save. And now the last part is you're going to edit the email content if you need it. Basically, that's the body of the email. So if you have an email that you sent in the morning, and let's say you say good morning to them, if you're going to send it the same email in the afternoon, obviously you don't want to say good morning. So you just want to kind of modify it to reflect the time of day, or make any changes that are needed, so that when you send it in the afternoon, you might want to put, last call or last chance, offer ends in a couple of hours, whatever's going to relay that message that they have to take the action. So you can change it if you want to in the PM email. Sometimes my emails are fine and I don't have to change it. I just duplicate it and send it. So it's really up to you, but just make sure that you do check to see, because sometimes it's easy to forget, what you did put in the body of the email. So you want to just double check to make sure that everything reflects the time of day that you're sending the email. And then you'll go ahead and save that email, and then you'll send it off. There's no need to schedule the email, just send it off immediately. Now, as I mentioned, these steps, creating the email, changing the body, scheduling it, that's all in the previous how-to on how to boost your Avon free shipping offers through email. So if you don't know how to do this in MailChimp, you'll definitely want to refer to that last how-to. And then here are a couple of tips, additional tips to keep in mind when you're sending these emails on the free shipping days. So you'll want to send your first email out early, but after Avon sends theirs. So I noticed that Avon will usually send their email about 5:30 in the morning. Now I'm on the West Coast, and I notice it's 5:30. I'm not exactly sure what it is in the East Coast. It might be 8:30 in the morning, or it might be 5:30 Eastern time as well. But for me on the West Coast, I know that Avon sends it at 5:30. So what I do is I send my email after they send theirs, which is about 5:40. And again, as I mentioned, that's so my email is above theirs in my customer's inbox. So you'll want to send it anytime between 5:40 and 6 a.m. your local time. And then second, you'll want to keep your email short and to the point with only one call to action. So basically what you want them to do is take advantage of the free shipping offer. So you're going to give them the free shipping details, and then you're going to give them the link on over to your online store. You don't want to send them anywhere else. You also might want to send them to the page, whether it's the special offers page or on your home page, depending on where it is, where they can see the banner that it says free shipping. So basically it's on the special offers or the promotions page, because usually that's when where Avon will put the free shipping banner. So I like to send them there so they know exactly that they're at the right place. So that's up to you where you send them, whether it's the home page where they can see the banner or the special offer banner. And then third, you want that second email to go out between 4 o'clock and 7 p.m. local time. That's going to give your customers that evening shift of customers who didn't open your morning email. That's going to give them enough time to open it and then also take action, go shop online when they have time after dinner or whatever. Most of Avon's offers expire 12 midnight Pacific time. So most customers will have enough time after work, if they get that email, to open it up, take a look, and to place their order before 12 midnight. And again, you only want to send to those customers who didn't open your first email. And then keep in mind that your email can be the same as the AM email. Just add to the subject line that time is running out. So on the subject line on your second email, make sure you put last call, ending soon, something that's going to let them know that this is a time limited offer. So next time Avon has an Avon free shipping offer, go ahead and take advantage of your MailChimp account, send out your first email to your customers, and then in the afternoon, go ahead and check out your stats. See how many people did not open your email. And then, like I mentioned, go through those steps on how to segment that list. So all you have to do is send that second email to those customers who didn't open and see if that works. See if you're able to squeeze a couple of more sales out of that free shipping. I know for me it's worked, so it's worth the try. And it's fairly easy. Like I mentioned, don't get intimidated with the steps because I showed you step by step on what to choose. Just watch the video at the same time as you're segmenting your list. Stop it and then do the step, and that way you'll get familiar. Okay, so now let's get back to Avon's current special offer. Currently, as I'm recording this video, this offer just came out today, but if you're watching this video at a later time and this offer already expired, you can still do it with any other Avon special offer. Now this particular offer, the Dual Elixir, this offer is a 3-day offer. It came out today, this afternoon, and it's going on through the weekend. So today's Friday, and they're saying that this offer is going to end on Monday. So here's a couple of things that you can do to maximize the results of this offer. So first, let's say Saturday, because this offer came in late Friday. Saturday, first thing in the morning, you're going to want to send out your first email to all your customers. Send it out. Create the email through MailChimp so that you have stats on who opened it and who didn't. And then create your email and then send it out Saturday morning about 5:40, 6 o'clock, between 5:40 and 6 o'clock in the morning to all your customer list. So that's the first thing you want to do. This first email goes out to everyone. And then second, you're going to want to send out a second email to those who didn't open on Sunday morning. So give everyone a chance to take a look at it. Go ahead and check your stats, either late Saturday evening or early Sunday morning, depending on when you get up. But I suggest maybe Saturday evening. Check your stats and see how many people opened it and how many people didn't. And then what you're going to want to do is go through those steps on segmenting your list so that you only send the second email to the people who didn't open Saturday's email. And again, this is the Sunday morning email that you're going to send out. So Sunday morning, you're going to send out your email only to those who didn't open Saturday's email. And then third, you're going to send out the third email on Monday afternoon to everyone on your list as a reminder that the offer is ending soon. So now you can duplicate the email. You don't have to segment. You're just going to send it out to everyone on your list. And just let them know, hey, it's the last call for Avon's special offer on a new Jewel Elixir. You can get it for $34.99 and you can get free shipping on it. So let them know that the offer is ending at midnight and they have plenty of time. And you can send that out about Monday afternoon, and basically it's just a reminder. So you could say, Avon Jewel Elixir reminder or last call reminder, offer is ending soon. Something like that so that it perks their attention. And go ahead and try that with this special offer, and let me know how it goes. And then lastly, I want to know, what do you do to increase your sales on Avon Free Shipping days? I really want to know your tips. Share your tips. It doesn't have to be through email. If you found a strategy that has helped you boost those sales on those days, I'm sure our other online beauty bosses would be interested in hearing also. And who knows, I may feature your tip in our group. So I want to know what you do to increase your sales on Avon Free Shipping days, and kind of give an example. Let us know, I do this and I've gotten this many sales on this day. When I don't do it, I don't. So I just want to know what you do, and I'm sure other online beauty bosses will also appreciate it. And go ahead, you can leave it in the comments below. All right, online beauty bosses, thanks for watching. And if you have questions about these tips, or the steps that I shared, go ahead and ask your questions. I'm more than happy to explain a little more if you need it, or clarify anything that you may not have understood or I didn't explain enough. Just let me know and we can have that discussion as well. All right, online beauty bosses, thanks for watching, and we'll see you over in the group. Bye-bye.